It's pretty marvelous just to be standing out here in the barren nothing. You should be able to see some scorpion tracks too.
Stairs. Move aside, dogs. Stairs are man's true best friend. Dating as far back as 2500 BCE, stairs have been helping us reach new heights. Today, we ask a question on everyone's mind since 1971. Can man really build a stairway to heaven? In this episode of Bad Travel Advice, we head out to the middle of the Moroccan Sahara in search of a stairway to heaven. We eat chicken on the side of the road at 3 a.m. and we catch a ride with two friendly drivers named Brahim and Brahim. Our journey begins with a 12-hour night bus out to the middle of the Moroccan desert. We have tickets for a town called Arfoud, which is only our first stepping stone in the long journey ahead. A long journey that doesn't stop for toilet breaks until 3 a.m, when we also stop for chicken and some harissa.
I've just woken up. It's 6 a.m. I am on my way for a grand taxi. That is what I'm looking for right now. If you travel Morocco, grand taxis are these big white vans. They're kind of like colectivos for those of you who have been to Latin America. And I am on my way to the middle of the Moroccan desert. Wish me luck.
I would have no such luck. You can tell from the footage, but this is several hours later. I was able to get a coffee though, which I would immediately regret. And with an explosive start, we were on our way. Sitting at just over 6 foot, I'm not exactly designed for these low-ceilinged grand taxis, and so getting out was an enormous relief.
شكرا خويا. Ça va bien. شكرا. Alright, so I've made my way into the town of Jouf, which should get me most of the way to my destination. Unfortunately, the next stop doesn't really appear on any roadways, so we're gonna have to go by foot, and that could take us a couple hours.
Despite the long road ahead, I made the executive decision to stop for tea so I could show off my sick pouring skills. I didn't, however, decide to stop for food or water.
Alright, so we've just got to walk through the town of Jouf, heading toward the highway, and then I think we're going to try hitchhike some of the way. Get as close as we can, and then do the rest on foot. Shukran, mjarafin khoya.
Jouf is an industrial city, but that doesn't mean that it's lacking in charm. I found the people here friendly and inviting. So much so that it wasn't actually all that long into my walk that somebody pulled up alongside me and offered me a ride as far as a nearby gas station from which I can walk. After a short drive out of town, I was let out of the car to brave the rest of the way on foot.
I think we're in for a bit of a walk. but hopefully it'll all be worth it. I mean, the weather is terrible, so I can almost guarantee that it won't be. But this has been something on my to-do list for a long time now, and I'd be lying if I didn't say, despite the weather, I am excited to get there. It's pretty marvelous just to be standing out here in the barren nothing. One thing to note about where we are now is this is like peak scorpion territory. What you see here are actually snake tracks running through the sand. And if we just detour over here, you should be able to see some scorpion tracks too. So hopefully we don't make any friends while we're out here. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna cross that. I didn't really think this through, did I? Ugh.
Fortunately, I encountered two highly qualified tour guides who offered to show me the way across.
Ah, I see.
Out of fear for my equipment, I decided not to record this next part, but I do have this high-budget recreation.
I feel like now is as good a time as any to tell you a little bit about where we're headed. We're headed to the Celestial Staircase, a set of stairs that took 7 years to construct, built from 1980 to 1987 by a German artist whose name I will place right here for fear of mispronouncing it. And it is an art piece, a set of 3 built up until 2003 that are dedicated to his love of the celestial world. And this staircase, the first of these 3, is a monument that connects our world to the stars.
The walk was long, and didn't exactly make for the most exciting B-roll. But with the staircase always in view, I felt inspired to continue marching on.
This thing is truly a staircase in the desert. Honestly, I can't believe we made it. That was long. That was very difficult, but we're here now. And honestly, I'm hungry. So I'm looking forward to our next stop, which will hopefully involve a tagine. But while we're here, it is nice to appreciate how spectacular it really is. I think it's safe to say it is genuinely more breathtaking than the walk.
And just when I thought I was done, I was presented with an opportunity, as the man who stays there as guard told me he had a friend who would take me by motorbike to the other 2 destinations. How could I say no? With that, I was off again.
So we made our way to the second site an even more remarkable dedication to the stars and celestials above. This is incredible.
Titled The City of the Orient, this was the last of the 3 sculptures to have been built. It was built from the years 1998 to 2003 and is by far the largest of the 3. My final stop was the Golden Spiral, which is the unloved middle child of these 3 pieces. And for me, it was unfortunately closed. But from pictures that I've seen online, light is supposed to stream in from the roof as you spiral down a set of stairs. But not all was lost, because it was here that I met Brahim and Brahim, who graciously offered to drive me back to civilization. I said goodbye to Naji, my driver.
متشرفين ناجي.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. شكرا بزاف.
And off we went. By the time we were back, it was already getting dark. And, as if waiting for me, there it was. My bus straight back home, and the end to this incredible journey. I hope you liked that video, God, I hate this. You know what, I hope you didn't like that video, and you leave me a dislike, and you definitely don't give me any feedback in the comments that says things like, hey, this is dumb, and I hate you, bye.